Okay, so it's the 3rd of January 2025. First bit of video I'm actually recording in January, actually. So, a couple of updates first. Number one of my orders that I've been waiting for Vinted for over a month now, a month and a half. I got a message today saying, oh, we were unable to deliver your parcel. It is being sent back to the sender. Which is news to me because they didn't even attempt to deliver it. It got as far as my local sorting office, and it then never got delivered. And I'm not the only one this has happened to. Apparently it's happened to hundreds of other people. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think of, if it's not... The only thing I can think of it not being Yodel's fault, which I'm pretty sure it is that the seller put my address on incorrectly. Because, my address is saved on Vinted and that, and, every other thing from Vinted arrived. I've still got one other package that I ordered around the same time, still hasn't arrived yet, so we'll see with that. But yeah, the seller messaged me saying, why is the parcel being sent back to me? And I explained, and they went, oh, that's weird. But they agreed, to give me a refund, to put through the refund when they receive it and that, so there's that. Though I'm still annoyed about it. It was Ratchet and Clank, by the way. I think it was Ratchet and Clank 2 for PS2, and it was the original release, because I wanted an original release mainly just to have, and also have the full colour manual, because if you get the Platinum version, or the Greatest Hits version if you live in the US, that has a black and white manual. The outside layer is colour, but all the pages inside are black and white. And I wanted it mainly just to have, because I've got the HD collection version anyway, but, it's just something nice to have. But yeah, it's a shame I got that on a good deal. Second thing though, this is much better news. So the seller accepted a return on... let's go get everything off of here. This optical to RCA adapter, which doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with it. It powers up and everything, but no audio comes out of this, no matter what. So basically I was waiting for them to send a returns label, and they never did. So I contacted eBay, and eBay said, okay, since they haven't sent you a return label and that, and they're just ignoring your messages, they've just issued a refund. So yeah, that'll probably end up, well, I say end up going in the bin. I'll keep the optical cable, because the optical cable is perfectly fine with this, because I tested it, that's fine. The micro USB cable's perfectly fine because power's coming through and that, and this little RCA to 3.5mm adapter I'll also keep, because again, that will be useful. Everything works apart from the adapter itself. So yeah. Anyway, on to stuff I've got today. Well, this first thing isn't for me, it's for a friend, but I'll be ripping it before I send it to them. In fact, I'll be sending them the rip first, and then sending it to them at a later date. But it's this Take That Beautiful World live tour. Only available on DVD and Blu-ray. Yeah. Well, this was $2.99 at Cash Converters, and it comes with a slipcover as well. Yeah. There's the receipt. I'll just put that to one side. Even comes with a booklet as well. Apparently the cheapest that I think I could find it online was it £7 or something? I can't remember what he said. Whoop, whoop, whoop. God, this is a long foldy out booklet. Right, there we go. Now's the trick of working out how does this all fold back into... Okay, is it like this? Yeah, it must be. That was the way it was before. Okay. There we go. If I just pop the disc out... I think Cash Converters wrote that number on there. Though if you've got a magic eraser, I'm sure you can get rid of it. Disc actually looks decent condition. I will say though, the guy in CEX was a fucking idiot. Because he could not figure out how to, number one, slide the booklet in here, just like that, with these little tabs, and also put the disc in. He was literally just like, And literally I said to him, look, just give it here, I'll do it. And that, and yeah, I don't know why, but he was just completely thick. Oh, I'll put the receipt back in there as well for him, just in case. I mean, I'll know if it works or not, because, well, I'll be ripping it in a moment. And what I'll also be doing for me and him as well is converting it to FLAC files as well. I'll have to split it up and convert it into FLAC files, so, you know, I can have it as audio only. Mainly so, you know, I can put it on my phone and listen to it. Something else I spotted in One Below, and this was $3.99, was this. Yeah. They had Sonic, Supersonic and Knuckles as well. But yeah, this is a spinny thing. Okay, there's a bit of sellotape holding this thing together. I saw a knife a second ago. There it is. But yeah, for $3.99 I thought, yeah, why not? They do other ones like Five Nights at Freddy's and everything like else. Who makes this? Oh, there we go. So yeah, basically it's like, ooh, it's kind of it feels like Big Chick Spinner. Yeah. Oh, I've just noticed there's a load of white on his ear. Yeah. There's a load of white on his ear. Like, a lot of them had marks all over the front of them. Like, they weren't particularly well done. Hopefully I can get that bit of white off. Yeah. Thankfully, it's moulded in yellow plastic and the white is painted on, so got rid of some of that. Hopefully I can get rid of all of it. Yeah. Little fidget toy. Yeah. Bit of fun. I'm going to put him back in his box actually, just for now. But yeah, a bit of a weird thing. I saw they do Five Nights at Freddy's ones as well. I've seen them about in various places. But yeah, they do Sonic ones as well. Doesn't want to go back in. Come on. There we go. There we go. Maybe. It really doesn't want to go back in. Oh, I get it. Okay, I see ways. I'm trying to push it too far back in. I see. So he's meant to just... That one rests there. That one rests there. Right, just about. Slightly lopsided, but there we go. There we go, so you can sort of wobble about there. So, yeah. There we go. There we go, people. There we go. So, yeah, and that optical adapter, that third optical adapter to 3.5mm adapter I got for my TV, that, as I said before, that one works and has been working perfectly fine, so yay. But yeah, there we go. Okay, it's the 6th of January. Got a box here that says fragile. So, yeah, not sure where to cut this. I'm just going to cut it gently. Strapped in like parcel tape. Oop. Just managed to undo a button of my shirt. Right. Right, that's an interesting. So this is the box that they've sent it in. What's this here? Non-stick. You know what? Let's move the camera back a bit, eh? Just making sure this is trying to get more of it on camera. Well, that bubble wrap as well. The seller packaged things well with this. Really well. There's one. And there's two. Yep, it's these again. It is these again. So yeah, some popped up on eBay at last after ages. And these ones, I don't know if they were brand new, but they were in box anyway. And that, they showed them out of box as well. But yeah, so if you might remember, some time ago, I was finally able to get, you know, for those who don't know, this is like, I think these were released back in 2014, these Wallace and Gromit mugs, which are interesting because they're not made by Half Moon Bay, and they're not the PG Tips ones either. They're made by, oh, there's the original price, $9.99. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, these ones are really interesting, these ones. They're pretty unique. This is known as like the pale grommet mug. It's quite large, actually, but I think this is a much better shape. Actually, he is a bit too pale, to be honest. But this is a much better shape than the Half Moon Bay one, mainly because he's got that brow there. And I think it's a much better shape. Though the handle is just a regular handle painted brown rather than the shaped one. But that's the company who made it. There you go. But yeah, remember I did get these before, but I think I can't remember whether it was the Gromit or the Wallace. I think it was the Wallace who had a chip in him. These obviously, you know, you can see the some brush strokes in there as well, where they've kind of mixed the paint and that. But yeah, it looks perfectly clean, unused. It's the box, nice and simple. But these ones are going to remain boxed and that. Let's have a look at the Wallace. I think this was the first ever Wallace shaped mug that was ever released. And notice I said shaped. Shaped as in the shape of Wallace. But yeah, these things seem impossible to bloody find. Like, they rarely have ever come up on eBay. And that. Or Vinted or anywhere else. There's Wallace. I don't know with Wallace, I might prefer the Half Moon Bay one. It's quite large as well. And yeah, there he is. And I do really like him. But again, it is nicely boxed ones, so I can put them nicely away in a box and keep them nice and safe. How much should I pay for these again? Let me just double check. So I paid £37.50 plus £4 postage for these. So yeah, just over 40 quid, which isn't bad considering, you know, just over 20 quid per mug, considering that how much the mugs are these days. And that, like, the feathers one is bloody £25. In fact, actually, I've seen some retailers have actually raised the price to £30. Yeah. So, you know, but regardless, really nice boxes. I'll show the boxes off a little bit more, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I did before. But yeah, these things seem to just come and go relatively quick. I think it's mostly because they probably had the license for a very short amount of time. And then obviously Half Moon Bay have had the license for quite a while now. Actually, I think they've had the license the longest. But I do quite like this style of packaging, actually. I do quite like it. I don't know whether I could keep them wrapped up and bubble wrap and put in that box. I shall have a think about that. But yeah. Overall, very happy to have them. Alright, it's the 11th of January 2025. I'm feeling considerably better than I was before, and that this week has just been a little horrible for me. Sonic 3 finally came to McDonald's. Yeah, they had to obviously wait for the Grinch to finish in McDonald's, because the Grinch finished up at McDonald's like at the end of December, and that's, but you know, now Sonic 3 has finally come to McDonald's. But we get different toys to the US, because in the UK and throughout Europe and that as well, and I think Australia, I'm not sure, someone let me know, but basically McDonald's don't do plastic toys over here anymore. There's no law against it, but basically they only do like little, like they either do cardboard, yes, cardboard toys, which are crap, or they do little mini soft plush toys. And I was hoping for the Sonic films, like it would be like the heads of the characters, but you know, as mini plush toy things, kind of like what they did, kind of like you know, the squishy type heads and that, the big ones, except smaller mini ones of those. That's what I was hoping of. That's not what we got. I knew this going into it in advance. This is what we got. I can see what they're going for, the character, you know, curled up in a ball like that, but it is just, you know, basically a soft squishy ball with the characters printed on there. And also, my one, the stitching is not aligned here at the back. I don't know if you can see there. But this section here, it's on wonky. This section here, the way it's stitched on, unfortunately. So, yeah, mine's slightly wonky. My sister got the exact same one. The problem is, and I've noticed this in recent years at McDonald's, McDonald's now, you know, obviously they encourage you to collect them all. The problem is that is near impossible for most people, because generally most McDonald's will only get the one of whatever type it is, and it's not just like, oh, that one McDonald's has one, and another McDonald's has another. No. It's generally like per bloody area. Like, you have to go way out of your way to try and find a different one, and each one only has the one type. And that, which is, you know, makes it harder to collect them all. Obviously, you can. If I brought this to a McDonald's, you know, and I didn't want it, I could swap it if I wanted to, but I will keep this one since it's Sonic, and it's the first one I've got. I will not be collecting the whole lot. I would like to get Tails. After that, you know, it'll just be if and when type of thing. I mean, I've got a load of these Minion tins. I've never opened them. And the reason I've got a load of these, in fact, have I ever shown these in a video? Yeah, look at all these I've got. Now, why the hell, actually, Despicable Me 4, why have I got a load of these tins? Which I've had for months and months. Whenever Despicable Me 4 came out, that's when it was at McDonald's. And that, does it say when? No, it just says 2024. The reason I've got these is because when Despicable Me 4 actually came out in cinemas, here in the UK, McDonald's ran a promotion on their app where basically every day you could get a Happy Meal for $1.99, which is pretty much half the price of a regular Happy Meal, I think. I know it's £3 something. I think is it $3.89 now? I can't remember, but basically £2, for a Happy Meal, absolute bargain, because you can get 4 chicken McNuggets or a cheeseburger with some chips and a drink for a couple of quid, absolute bargain. So during that month, I ended up accumulating these, and I've never opened them. So see, let's actually open them up. As I said, I've been meaning to do unboxing these in ages, but they've just kind of been sitting just to the side, wrapped in tissue. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, these are metal tins, which, better than cardboard. I will give it that. Much better than cardboard. Like, that's a decent quality little metal tin. And inside, look, inside we get some crap. Couple of stickers. That'll be interesting if that works, that QR code. And we get this little foldy out thing with a maze on the back. That's not bad. You can also get a book at McDonald's, although half the time they don't really have the books, to be honest. And sometimes, like, I'd rather have a book than cardboard, but I wouldn't class just cardboard as a toy. I mean, bloody hell, it's made out of the same cardboard the Happy Meal box is made out of. But yeah, I wouldn't class that as a toy. I mean, God, do you remember the toys you used to get at McDonald's back in the day? So much better. So much better. I remember I used to play that bloody SpongeBob game. I remember on one of the occasions SpongeBob came to McDonald's. I remember there was like a game, a little basic LCD game. I think there was a couple of them actually that you could get. And I remember just sitting there one day just playing it because it was so addictive. I guess it wasn't good, it was a simple little addictive game. Now we'll go put that back in the box. I remember also that was one of the only times you could get a DVD from McDonald's. I remember getting a SpongeBob DVD in my Happy Meal, and it had ripped pants on it, because bloody hell, every single promotional SpongeBob DVD had ripped pants on it. I remember actually, after seeing the SpongeBob movie in cinemas, my first ever SpongeBob DVD was a promotional DVD that you could get free in the paper, and it had ripped pants and was it SBC something, blah, 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 future? Basically, the one where Squidward goes to the future, where their future meme comes from, and everything in the future is crap. Let's open this. Wait, is that the same one? Okay, it is the same one. Don't need to open that one then. This is a different one. This is Kevin. The only reason I know this is Kevin is because I've seen so many reviews of the Minions movie, because obviously the reviews are more entertaining than the film itself. I did see that film. I've never seen Despicable Me 4, and I've seen, in terms of the Despicable Me films, like, I saw the first 2, really enjoyed that. I did not like Minions. I remember seeing that in the cinema. I came back for Despicable Me 3 because I thought, oh well, it's a mainline film, and that Trey Parker's in it. He was the best part of it, and it was ugh. So after that, never saw another one after that. But yeah. Okay. I mean, they are basic tins, that, but again, rather than cardboard. get different stickers in there. Card and crap. We're getting better than cardboard. I think in recent years, the most successful, in terms of the UK at least, the most successful McDonald's like toy in the UK has been the Mr. Men, and they've had the Mr. Men twice in recent times. And you know it was successful because they extended the time that they were in the Happy Meal. They actually had it. I think they were in the Happy Meal for nearly 3 months, which is almost unheard of. But they brought them back. I think was it last year they brought them back? I'm pretty sure it was, and they didn't bring back as many characters, and it wasn't as nearly as successful. I've just found a little wrapper there. The last one. Is this... What was his name? Is this one Bob? Or was the one with the one-eye Bob? I have no idea. Someone will tell me. But then again, I don't really care. Because it's fucking Minions crap. Yeah, same stuff. But again, I kept these because, you know, they're little metal tins. They're little metal tins, and you never know when it might be useful. Actually, I think the main reason I kept them at the time was I thought these will be perfect for when I need to take stuff apart, and it's got like 1 billion screws in there. These little like metal tins are kind of like perfect for that. Little dishes there. So 2 other things. Number 1, the Vinted order that I got. I never got the Vinted order that I ordered for. I think it was Ratchet and Clank 2. I can't remember. But the one off Vinted that they never attempted to deliver it. It got to my local sorting office, and then they sent it back to the seller. Don't know why, but I got my refund for that. It came through today. I also got a refund for 2 McDonald's toys. Actually, they were Puss in Boots McDonald's toys. That just never arrived. They never arrived, and thankfully I got a refund and that for them. Because again, they just never arrived. And that was both by Yodel, and Yodel is shit, and I will never be using them again. Like, I will pay the extra in future for Royal Mail. And I don't think Royal Mail is particularly great either. Like, the standards of, you know, postal service in the UK. Although, Royal Mail was recently bought out, I think by... was it recently bought out by someone? So, and they aim to improve it, particularly with parcels, because obviously parcels, that's big money. Because, you know, who's sending letters really these days? And that. So, yeah. But, yeah, there we go. This went on a lot longer than I thought. But, yeah, there we go, people. There we go.